great privilege to do this today for you. No, I don't need that. Brian, my brother, you would have liked Terry a lot. You would have got on with him, sharing in things in common like racing, motorbike racing, Formula One. And if he's looking down today, I think he would be proud of what you've achieved and where we are right now today. I'd also like to mention Sarah's nan, Jean Harris, who can't be with us through illness today. She's in hospital. And so I'd like to raise a toast to Brian and to Jean. If you can stand up.
Brian and Jean.
Brian and Jean.
Brian and Jean.
Brian and Jean. Brian and Jean.
Thank you. Not normally nervous, I don't know why I'm there. Right, I'd like to welcome into the family Terry, along with his mum and dad, Ivy and Rupert. Rupert has only one fault: he supports Colchester United. He's the only man I know that knows more about football than I, and that's because he's older than me. I'd like to also welcome into the family Terry's sister Sarah, and of course his daughter, the lovely Neve. Welcome to you. Back to my notes now for a minute. I've dried up, I knew I'd do this. Oh yes, the thanks. I knew there's something I've got to say. I'd like to say thanks to Terry's auntie Irene, all the way here from Ireland, and the table to the right. It tells me it was foggy through the ash or something. I don't know about that. And also, pardon? You did. Thank you very much for coming. I'd like to also thank Jane for the hair dues for the bride and all the bridesmaids. I'm getting into this now. I'd also like to thank James, where he's gone somewhere, this photographer.
Oh, he's over there.
Is he there? There he is, James. Now it's time to say something humorous. The only thing I can think of is my wife Debbie. She's a watcher of fan of Holby and Casualty, called the Paramedics. Now, I don't know if you ever watch these programmes, but they always show you how the people end up in hospital. They could be a car crash or the most unfortunate bloke in the world walking down the road and a block of flats fall on him. They never die, these people never die, and I always expect Terry or Sarah to jump out from behind a bush or a parked car with the green overalls and the red bag saying, oh, well, we'll deal with this. And I'm sure they can, providing they check the A&Es, the LFTs, and they don't have to go see Scully. I've run out of words now. Right, yes. Words of wisdom, Tal. Don't let her go under low bridges. I have three things left with my words of wisdom and the things I can say to them. I can be here all day. But sticking with my television theme, I'd like to say, you look the perfect Mr. and Mrs. You've got so much talent, you should be on Britain's Got Talent. And finally, we all know you have the X Factor. I did say X. So I'd like you all to stand now, enjoy the rest of your evening, and propose a toast to the bride and groom, to Sarah and Terry.
Terry.
Thank you.
Pray silence for Terry, your bridegroom, who will now respond to that toast.
I'll sit down now while I'm ahead, I think. I'm not going to try and pretend to follow that. Just bear with me, because a couple of bits of this actually double up on what Terry said. However, not too many pages, folks. So now it's time for the bridegroom's speech. It's part of the day I've been dreading. The tradition says I should do it as part of the joy of the wedding. Some bridegroom speeches are boring. I can't think of much that's worse. So I'll be a little bit different and deliver this speech all in verse. I intend to keep the speech quite short, and I'll trust you not find me wrong. As King Henry VIII once said to his wives, I shan't be keeping you long. I was talking about the speech not being long. So, the wait to get wed is now over. Our day has arrived at last. The planning is finished, it all went okay, but how did our time go so fast? My nerves have been jangling this morning, my stomach has been churning away, because making a speech in public is not something you do every day. It's not the first time today, I assure you, I've needed to rise from my seat, with some sheets of paper in my hand and the feeling the wall's not complete. My task is now to express our thanks on behalf of myself and my wife. And our first vote of thanks goes to you all for sharing this day in our life. Thank you, Terry, for your excellent words and for giving Sarah away. Thanks also to Lynn, Sarah's mum, for consenting to this special day. To my mum and dad, we also say thanks for making today so great. We love you all, you're close to our hearts. You've made it a wonderful day. Bear with us now for just a minute, while there's a short delay, as we give out some special gifts to those who made our day.